me to start?
Well, of course you start, because it's you. And when I tried to take over the show, you're adamant that you want to be the main person.
But I thought you were taking over.
No, only trying to speed you up a little, darling.
Hello everyone and welcome to this NickeRMel update. You could say the intermission, as I said before, in our first version of this. We shot this originally on April 29th, but when we shot it, it was like 12:30 at night and we'd been filming all day.
So we were both tired.
Yeah, we were both physically
and we couldn't remember
exhausted.
What we were talking about. We missed a load of stuff out, didn't we?
And we got distracted by this one as well.
And we're going to get distracted by her again,
unfortunately.
But she's being a good girl at the moment, so we'll see how we go.
And I actually know what I'm talking about this time, hopefully, as well.
I hope you do, because I know.
Thanks for the hat, Dave, as well, by the way. Good old PlayStation supporting. Yeah. Do the backwards cool.
Oh, God, no, they look silly.
All like the sideways look. Do the Ash Ketchum look.
That's even sillier.
So, yeah, anyway, NickeRMel's 28th anniversary. We have released a couple of sketches. We released the What We're Gonna Do sketch, the weird one we filmed on the camera where you take over.
Yes.
We've done the introduction. We've done the first part of Behind the Camera, the costumes of
and
characters
all the costumes
of
and characters.
And there's something else.
And most of the second one, but it hasn't been released yet.
Oh, and the Frost video commentary as well. We'll break that down so far. We're just running through what we released so far for NM28, NickeRMel's 28th anniversary. We'll just go through step by step. We've been wanting to do sketches for a while, so we thought we might as well start it off. I mean, yeah, it was probably a weak one for us, but you like it, don't you?
I did, but there you go. It doesn't always work.
I think the second one was worse than the first one.
Really, yeah. I was only trying to be spontaneous.
What? In Takeover?
Yeah, no, not that bit. I mean, the last bit.
What we're going to do?
No, the first update.
I'm not talking about the updates at all. I'm talking about what we've released so far.
Oh, right, yeah.
God, this has gone off the rails already.
Yeah, well, the bit where I come in and take over. Yeah, I quite like that.
And yes, we've also released the Frost video commentary. Yeah. We've shot loads of these so far, but I am having editing issues with the rest of them. I'm using DaVinci Resolve, CapCut and that, and they've all decided to just go bleh at the moment on my computer. My computer is very old, so I managed to get one of them done, perfect, fine. Go to edit the next one and they just completely freeze straight away as soon as I try and open the program, so that's fun. So yes, we've been working on stuff. That's a reason why we've kind of slowed down a bit. We've been releasing
behind
content.
The scenes.
Yeah, we've been shooting a lot.
Adding a lot.
We did discuss in the first attempt of this NickeRMel update, which we shot 5-6 days ago, and now we've revisited it because I didn't really, as we were saying, we were very tired, we were very groggy. I kept losing track of what we were saying, and now I know what I think we're saying.
I hope you do.
I'm rambling a bit.
But you always do.
I do ramble a bit. So yes, what we've done so far is only a fraction of what we plan to release. Obviously, with the kind of another thing we've released as well is the Memory Remains kind of first look for this year anyway, and we announced that we're releasing the next video diary this Sunday, so I kind of got to lock myself away. That should be the next thing released after this, I would have thought.
Right.
And then the week after that we'll have our full trailer, which I think Steve's a bit nervous about because he doesn't really like trailers, though he did like the introduction and new look. The little kind of mini trailer at the end of that, he loved that. So yes, we've got those two coming forward. Obviously, as you were saying, we've got a lot of part 2 of Behind the Camera, the costumes and characters of Anthology done. There's still a couple of people who want to try and get into the second part. Some big cast members that weren't in the first part.
Who weren't available at the time.
Yeah, I'm sure you can guess who they might be. And yes, they weren't available at the time. We might have them available for that. This part 2 isn't guaranteed for this month. I can't, promise that. Another thing we showed a trailer for recently as well was obviously Inside the Businessman. This is a big kind of making of project, and I will still want to try and get a few more people interviewed for it. So again, maybe don't expect that straight away soon. The only thing we've got locked in so far is Memory Remains Video Diary 4 and the trailer for Memory Remains, the full trailer, not the final trailer. I'm sure I'll get another one out of Steve before we release the film, and as he said, he's looking to release it around about the beginning of next year. In what form we will release that, I'll keep that still a bit ambiguous, yes, but yes, we are looking to release that next year, because now I can officially say Memory Remains is wrapped. We've finished all our pickups last Sunday. That was another thing that we were going to discuss in the original version of this NickeRMel update, but we kind of just completely lost track and glossed over it a bit. And obviously we did another crossover production with Object Legacy. We shot a few more scenes for Object Legacy while we were shooting at the arena for Memory Remains. I can't talk about the Memory Remains scenes, but I can talk about the Object Legacy scenes we filmed. We have now shot the last of Steve's scenes for Object Legacy. I'm pretty sure the last of his scenes, and we've also introduced a new character, Dr. Weir, played by, and I don't have to bleep it out this time, now we're redoing it, Glenn Mikowski. You obviously know Glenn if you've been with us a long time. He was in Jackass. You might know him as his handle back then, Spider, as part of the League of Mental Men, who were kind of like a League of Men. Yeah, that were kind of like a co-op of our Jackass crew back in the day. But yeah, Glenn's been on the radar for a while for filming. We've talked about doing stuff together. I think he first kind of approached me again about possibly doing something about filming when we were doing Infiltration, and we got
a while ago.
And I put a post up about the police being called on us because I was running around at night with a load of guns. Yeah. And he messaged me straight away saying, "I'll just let the police know, blah blah blah, and if you ever need help or anything." So that was always in the back of my head for like 2 years. I was like, "Oh, Glenn, what could I use Glenn for?" And obviously Dr. Weir came up and he was perfect for it. I could maybe show you some of the footage as I'm talking about it now, but it did perfect in the role. Honestly, champ, brilliant. Him and Steve worked really well in the scenes, and I can't wait for you to see them. So it's going to be exciting. These are scenes that are reasonably early in the film, early in that chapter of the film, because Object Legacy, not so much now, but when we had a script lock before we had to go into reshoots and restructure the story, was any 3-chapter format. You had the kind of prologue, the listener prologue that sat at the beginning for like the first 20 minutes. Then you had the main bulk of the story, the legacy storyline, and then you had the epilogue of the film, which was the War Begins storyline, which obviously deals with the Warriors and stuff like that. Obviously we've had to bring in another plot now to kind of fill the gaps where we couldn't get certain people back. But I think it's all coming together really nicely. Steve's only got one more scene to do for final report, and then he's completely wrapped on an anthology. I believe you've only got, I think all your main scenes are done.
Yeah, they are.
But where we've got new actors coming in to play roles that have slightly expanded, you've got kind of like almost cameo roles to kind of help ease them in.
The bit we're redoing with Mummy as well.
That's for final report.
Yeah. Oh, right. Okay.
That's for final report. But you, Laurence, Steve, Natalie, Mother are all wrapped for Legacy. I'm sure there's more I'm forgetting.
I'm sure there is.
But yeah, we're getting reasonably well. So what can we expect for the next month of NickeRMel's 28th anniversary? Well, obviously, as I discussed, we've got, on Memory Remains side, we've got Video Diary 4 and the next trailer in the coming weeks. Hopefully, if I can get the editing software working, we've got a load more video commentaries that we recorded over the last month and a half. Not just with us, we've done a couple with Laurence, hopefully going to do some with Mother, hopefully some with other people that won't be announced as of yet. We've still got a lot more filming to do for Object Legacy, but not main storyline stuff. It's kind of like stuff to kind of just make the world a bit more alive.
Filler stuff.
Not necessarily filler, like some of those scenes are really important to kind of establish the timeline of events.
Expansion of the universe.
Some are scenes that really kind of develop characters' motivations. There's a little bit more plot with Andrew's alter ego and some of Nathaniel's backstory that we're hopefully going to play around with in these continued reshoots of Object Legacy, but hopefully once we hit that November-December time we'll have a picture lock. That film will be done and behind me. I can focus on editing it and getting it out of the way, and then I'll just have Final Report to worry about now that Memory Remains is also worried about, and I can look forward to what we're going to make next.
And new projects.
And we've already got an eye of what we're going to do. We're not going to mention it.
No,
are we? No.
We have got some things in mind.
Yes, we've got a couple of things in mind. We might even see a teaser of something by the end of this anniversary. Hopefully by the end of this month.
If we can get round to it and get ourselves together to do it, but I shouldn't think it'd be too difficult, do you?
No, not at all.
No, I won't say what it is, of course.
Not at all.
No.
So yes, we've got that. We've got a load of more video commentaries to do. I mentioned I'm thinking about doing a 2025 promo reel just to kind of show off all the shots that we want to do. So hopefully want to do that. We've obviously got the final trailer for Object Legacy. We've got a new look at Final Report. I don't know what form that's going to take yet. Either another advanced preview like we did last year, like a 5-minute preview of like a group of scenes that align together. It might even be something we shot when we were trying to do the last NickeRMel update and we were tired from doing it, so you might see that.
Mix and match there.
Yeah, and then yes, there's going to be a new franchise kind of trailer for it as well, to kind of like just say, look, this is kind of the general storyline for this saga, this is the plot, here you go. And yeah,
it's down to you to get editing then now, isn't it?
We're providing
the computer's up to it.
Providing the computer's up to it and I'm left to my own devices, it should be fine.
Your own devices.
My own devices. We're hopefully going to do some random stuff as well, maybe some more sketches, who knows. And no, we haven't forgot about Comedy Show yet. Once we are at least have Object Legacy behind us, we're going to try and jump into that as well.
We've still got lots of ideas for it.
Oh yeah.
Not really anything solid yet, or order-wise.
Yeah, because I was still determined to do it this year until I got till about May, and then I was like, yeah, we're running out of time to try and release it for this last month, in fact. And I was like, I really need to focus on finishing Legacy off because it's such
good content rather than rushed.
Exactly. And after we've released essentially what is going to be the roadmap for this anniversary month or 2 months, we're probably going to go a bit off the radar a bit for releasing online stuff, aside from like where we pre-recorded stuff well in advance and started scheduling it, because we really need to just get our heads down and film, because we've
you'll be seeing a little bit less of us over the next few months.
Not completely. You might
we'll still be there. We'll still be doing the monthly updates.
Exactly, we'll still be doing monthly, maybe sometimes 2 monthly. We've been known to do it before, but yeah, we really want to get our heads down, focus on stuff. And as Steve said in his new look for Mirror Remains, we are going to start thinking about possibly a new project together as well. That's no guarantees there. That's
an interesting idea.
Yeah, we've mulled over ideas that we're thinking about doing. Obviously, as Steve said, we're not definitely going through that at all. He's pretty much locking himself away now, trying to finish this off, and still got maybe a few audio cameos to do. Don't get any more out of me for that, because it's a very secret project. But that's all I can say. And speaking of secret projects, end of the month. That's what I'm going to say.
End of the month.
So I think I've said all I'm going to say.
Yeah, I think you've probably said enough.
What about you? Have you got anything to say?
No, only what I've said already.
Why have you never got anything to say?
Because I'm quite a happy, contented person, and I like to just fill in when needed.
What about you, Dolly? Have you got anything
pussy.
to say? Have you got anything to say, Dolly?
No, just a loud purr.
Just a loud purr. Well, thank you very much for this second go around
Nice
of
to
this
see you again.
NickeRMel update. I'm sure you've seen me as I'm editing this put clips in of the last NickeRMel update, because as you can see in that, I was completely covered in blood and still in costume from shooting Final Report, and we did a lot of that scene as well. And that's something we didn't talk about as well, was you've technically shot your last appearance now. I mean,
Yes.
You still have got a couple more scenes to do, but you've technically done the end scene.
Yeah, I know. The end scene.
Yeah, it's quite scary, really. We're getting so close to the end of this story that we've been working on since 2008.
It is scary.
I'm actually to having to think about acting again.
Who knows?
Who dares to dream? Well, I think that's it.
Okay. Well, it's goodbye for him and goodbye from me.
And thanks, beautiful people.
Bye-bye.
See
Thank
you
you for
soon.
following, and we'll speak to you again soon. Bye.
Bye, guys. Thank you very much.
Bye.
Thank you all for the love and the support. Hugs and kisses
to everyone.
This advice. Hey, wait, I got a new campaign. Forever and ever to your priceless
advice. You sound Porter Bridges or something. Death Stranding and the likes.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah. So, are we done?
I don't know. Are we done?
Are we done, Dolly? What do you think? Have you enjoyed it? Your contribution was great. We'll put you in again as an extra.
Yeah?
She did very well. I think she should be an animal actor professionally.
What do you think, Donny? She's going to sleep.
Oh, I'm going to get a drink now. Bye.
Come on, Dolly, off you get. Come on, Dolly, off you get.
What do you reckon?
That was awful.
Bizarre. No, I loved it.
You would.
Oh, it was brilliant.
I forget. Good girl.
There's only one trouble now.
What?
I want to go and have a drink, but I haven't got any.
Why do you always mention having a drink at the end of these updates? If that doesn't prove you're an alcoholic.
People know me.
Yeah, too well. Isn't that right, Dolly? Yeah. I'm playing with my pussy, playing with my pussy, playing with my pussy. Ain't that right, Dolly? Yeah. Okay. Bye-bye.
Now you'll love to get it right. No, I ain't gonna enjoy it.